They flew me into On-K to the field hospital there, and they called the priest. He says, well, I'm going to give you absolution. I said, am I going to die? I felt his hand on my chest. He says, no, I don't think so. I said, all right. Okay, go ahead. Give me absolution then. My name is Richard Cabrera. I enlisted in the Army when I was 19. My hometown is Oxnard, California. My rank at discharge was Staff Sergeant E6. I served in the Army from 1966 to 1969. I went to Vietnam, and I was in Germany from 66 to March of 68, and then from April of 68 to April of 69 I was in Vietnam. And I got wounded in my last 14 days of my tour. While I was on the front lines, we experienced ambushes on the road because we're running convoys, nothing but ammunition. 100 truck convoys, nothing but ammunition. Napalm bombs, 150 pounds, 250 pound bombs, 500 pound bombs, and napalm bombs. We're always getting hit. So we had ambushes, we had sniper fire, and sometimes we get mortared on the road. But when we got mortared on the road, we didn't know where to shoot back. And there's one incident where we're going through Mang Yang Pass, we call Ambush Alley. We're getting mortared, and at LZ Action there at the bottom, just seeing your buddies get hit, wounded. Some of them got killed, but you don't have time to mourn. You have to keep going. You have to accomplish your mission. When we come back that night, we would have a memorial service at the church we have to march down to. I guess you just try and get over it as quick as you can because you got to go out the next day. I returned home wounded. I was in a truck, hit a mine, ended up with a depressed skull fracture. I lost my eyesight in my right eye. My facial bones were fractured on the right side. I lost my sense of smell, dislocated shoulder, and I got burns on my right arm and the inside of my arm, and fractured ribs. And it took about a half hour to get me out. I went on a second convoy because the first convoy didn't get all the ammo out, and they had to make another convoy, the second convoy, and everybody had to go. Some of the cooks went, all the clerks in the orderly room went, because I was walking back from personnel. From my first mistake, walking through truckmaster's office hollering short, because I had my clearing papers. And he said, go get your gear. He says, you got to get on a truck and go to the ammo dump, pick up a load. So I argued with him, and then he threatened me with a court martial. So then I just went up and got my gear, came down, got a truck, took off to the ammo dump, picked up a load of a whole trailer load, 105 howitzer rounds. And I got down the road about, 30 miles and hit a mine because it was a S-turn, and I cut across, across that dirt there and hit one of the mines. That was scary. It affected me as far as always wanting to do things right. I ain't got time to do it a second time, And I did that with my son too, both my boys. I said, if you got time to do it the second time, you should have done it right the first time. So one time I told them, mow the yard. They didn't mow the yard. I did it 3 days because I was on the night shift. One day I came home early. I came home about 10 o'clock at night. And I noticed the yard wasn't done. So I called the boys down. They came down. I said, you guys didn't mow the yard? No, we'll go out there and mow it now. But it's dark. I don't care. One hold a flash shot, then push the lawnmower. And they did that. So I said, see, if you would have done it the first time when I asked you, you'd have had it done. You wouldn't have been out there. It was things like that, and then after they mow the yard, I said, make sure you water the lawn after it. It's just like getting a haircut. You get a haircut, you like to get home, shampoo your hair, and move on. Always do it right. And then like the other son of mine, he just retired last year, fire department, Riverside Fire. I told him, we're gonna have a GI party. You're gonna clean the room up, clean it good. I'm gonna check. So they're up there cleaning everything. I knew one spot they wouldn't check. I opened up the doors to the closet and reached up there along that edge of that sliding door. I went up there like that. I said, look at that, dirty up there. It's dusty. Look at that. Wow, we didn't know you were going to check that. Yeah, I told you, you got to clean everything. If it's got a ledge, a corner, or a flat spot, you wipe it down. He always remembered that when he was cleaning his gas mask over there at the fire station. He would check everything real good. And with the guys that he was training, he always told them if it's got a corner, edge, a flat spot, a flat edge, whatever, wipe it down. And he trained them that way when it comes to cleaning their masks and stuff. Be clean, be neat, do your job the best that you can do it, or the best that you've been trained. And when you train somebody, train them as best as you can also. And because I made rank good. I mean, I was like E6, 22 years old. I already been to the NCO Academy. I already got a Bronze Star then. And I just wanted to continue, but the Army wouldn't let me because I wasn't physically fit. But I enjoyed the Army. I encourage other people to enlist. They don't know what to do or anything. I said, go take a test over there with the military. See where you scored, see if there's a job in there that you're interested in. Go in there, get trained, learn it. If you like the military, stay in, because there's nothing wrong with the military other than when you go to combat, because you're always going to do things you don't like. The message I'd like to leave and encourage people is to always think positive, whether it's right or wrong, but if you think positive, it'll work its way out.